For Nicole Sandler's What's News from NicoleSandler.com and the Progressive Voices Network.
At least 42 people are dead and 228 are still missing in the Camp Fire raging in Northern California, which is now officially the deadliest in state history. It's also the most destructive, having destroyed at least 6,500 homes.
The death toll could still rise even further. You know, the sheriff up there has asked for more search and rescue teams to come in tomorrow, cadaver dogs to try and find more people. And, you know, part of the reason why this fire was so devastating is it's been whipped by these Santa Ana winds that come off the deserts this time of year, and the flames just moved so quickly. People died in their homes, people died in their cars trying to escape. Now, we are down in Malibu, the so-called Woolsey fire. 2 people dead so far down here, 370 structures, but the winds up north have died down. The winds down here are going to keep on blowing through Tuesday, some places into Wednesday. It's going to be Friday before we really get a turn.
Trump approved a major disaster declaration for California, unlocking funds and other federal resources to help the tens of thousands of people affected by the wildfires. He tweeted, "Wanted to respond quickly in order to alleviate some of the incredible suffering going on. I am with you all the way." That's a change in tune from Sunday, Veterans Day, when he tweeted blaming the fires on California's, quote, gross mismanagement of the forests.
Wrong.
Mr. Compassion also decided he doesn't want to give Puerto Rico any more federal money for its Hurricane Maria recovery, claiming without evidence that the island's government is using federal disaster relief money to pay off debt.
They failed.
Trump has returned to the White House from his weekend jaunt to Paris, where he went to observe the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. At the ceremony he did attend, Trump looked on as French President Emmanuel Macron slammed the concept of nationalism.
It's the very opposite of the selfishness of a nation which only looks after its own interests, because patriotism is the exact opposite of nationalism. Nationalism is a betrayal of patriotism by saying, our interests first, who cares about the others? We erase what a nation holds dearest, what gives it life, what makes it great, and what is essential, its moral values.
Trump skipped a commemoration at a cemetery 50 miles east of Paris because of rain, and although he was already back in Washington, he also decided not to go to Arlington National Cemetery on Veterans Day.
President Trump traveled 3,800 miles to Paris for ceremonies marking the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. But when he was expected at an American cemetery just 50 miles from Paris on Saturday, he was a no-show because it was raining. White House said his helicopter was grounded due to the weather, so rather than get there via motorcade, the president sat out the weather at the American ambassador's residence in Paris, while his chief of staff, John Kelly, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff honored those fallen Americans. President Trump's failure to show up prompted widespread ridicule, from Winston Churchill's grandson calling it pathetic and inadequate, to the French army tweeting that rain is their Monday motivation. The American president had other opportunities, like the solemn stroll of world leaders to the Arc de Triomphe on Sunday, a procession that he missed. He showed up to the ceremony separately. And then there was the event at another American cemetery in the suburbs of Paris, where he made snarky comments about the weather while welcoming veterans and honored guests.
Frank DeVita. Thank you, Frank. Thank you very much. You look so comfortable up there under shelter.
No coats. Confiscate the coats.
The president returned to the United States, and today, when Veterans Day is observed, a day when presidents traditionally visit Arlington National Cemetery to pay respects on behalf of the nation, President Trump, who had literally nothing on his official public schedule, decided to stay at home and tweet about stopping the vote in Florida instead.
Election day was a week ago, but there's still some counting going on. Democrat Kyrsten Sinema won Arizona's U.S. Senate race to become the state's first female U.S. senator and the first out bisexual in the Senate. Sinema defeated Republican Martha McSally. Of course, Florida is ground zero for recounts. As leads held by Republican candidates in the Senate and governor races shrink, Trump called on Florida's election officials to end the recounts and declare the Republicans winners, suggesting without evidence that the counting was corrupt.
The recount is underway, a huge undertaking. 8.5 million ballots spread over 67 counties, individually run through thousands of machines, with the goal of checking the results first released on Saturday afternoon. As the machines churn, the politicians are playing a public relations game, attempting to convince their supporters they will be victorious.
What Bill Nelson needs to do now is what he would be asking me to do if I had lost the election, is say, look, the election happened, let's go forward. But he's not.
Governor Rick Scott, who's leading by just about 12,000 votes, believes he has won. A senior campaign official says he will travel to Washington this week and play the role of senator-elect, attending a photo op on Capitol Hill and participating in leadership elections. He's filed several lawsuits, and as governor, he's called on law enforcement and Attorney General Pam Bondi to keep watch on the recount. Scott's opponent, Bill Nelson, believes Scott, the governor, should not be involved in an election where Scott, the candidate, is running.
Given his efforts to undermine the votes of Floridians, this is the only way that we can ensure the people's votes are protected.
And that's a bit of what's news for now. I'm Nicole Sandler. If you appreciate these reports and the Nicole Sandler Show, I hope you'll consider making a contribution. My work is 100% listener funded, and I can't do it without your help. Find out more at NicoleSandler.com/donate.
Otherwise, what the hell am I doing here?
We're live in Florida. Live from Florida. Counting all the votes. Who's that guy? Just checking out this software, able to put everything together. And of course, the best laid plans. Oh, there's something in the background, yeah. Who's this guy? Who are these people? There's two guys over there in the back. This is hilarious. Only in Florida could this happen, right? Florida, place where all your dreams come true. There's 1, 2. Oh, let's start over. We dropped the whole box. Start again. 1, 2, 7. Oh, we're out of count. Start again. 1, 2. Dear Lord. Where am I? That's not it. There I am. Pop. Oh, I just came back in. Oh. Yeah. I made it. I made it. Oh, where's my light? Yeah. I made it. Here we are live in Florida. We got another box of votes. Let's start again, everybody. 1, 2. What's in here? Oh, this is a friggin' birthday cake. It's Marsha's birthday. Hey, everybody, where are the candles? Who are those guys in the back? All right, we'll put that in the fridge. We'll have the Publix cake of the best, by the way. Everybody knows that. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. We got to start counting again, everybody. Stop the presses. 1, 2, 7, up, 8, 10. Start again. Oh, my God, look at this. Only in Florida could this happen. We did it again. Florida did it again. Well, I'm putting together some final touches here to see if we can get this thing rocking and rolling. Maybe we can get some more subscribers on this channel. What do you think? Perhaps. Now, let's look at the top stories here on Twitter. On Twitter, no, where's my tab here? This thing's going to overload any second. We're at 99% computer frigate activity. Terrible shit in Los Angeles, California. The whole state's burning practically. Frantic search for hundreds of missing people. Death toll just went up to 48. Terrible. Mega wildfires happening in November. Man, this is terrible. But anyway, I just had a few minutes here to check this out, and I hope you'll join me as we continue my adventures through time and space and sunny South Florida. Take a break from the politics, have a little fun, maybe making a little fun out of the politics, as we all together hold hands in this great land of ours, of America. That's almost like a cue for a song, but I don't have anything queued up. Amazon headquarters, that baloney. Oh, here's a story for you. 36 minutes ago, NBC News. Monica Lewinsky wants to personally apologize to Hillary Clinton. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, Monica Lewinsky says that she wants to personally apologize to Hillary Clinton for how very sorry I am. What the hell did she do? Why is she apologizing? The activist and former White House intern penned an essay explaining why she participated in the Clinton Affair, a new documentary series. Oh, this is breaking news. Did they take my channel off the air? It looks like it went blank. How did that happen? Something's gone haywire. It says I'm still on, but my app says it's not. Let's see. Boop, boop. Oh, it is. Well, that was disconcerting. What did Monica Lewinsky do? She participated in a new documentary series called The Clinton Affair. Holy moly. Wow. Where is this going to be? Sunday on A&E. Oh, poor Monica Lewinsky. Hasn't she suffered enough? Let's bookmark that one. Read that one later. Top trending stories. Meghan Markle and Prince George crack up in the most candid royal family photo ever. I'm going to skip that one for now. Number 2, the real reason Sam's Club and Costco check your receipts. Got the receipts? Oh, that was number 3. Number 2, we got to start counting again. We're in Florida. Start the countdown again. Start counting the votes again. 1, 2. Number 2 from Politico, trending top stories. Schumer sees Nelson victory after recount. Okay. Number 3 was the Sam's Club receipts. Costco, we get it. Number 4, it was just boom. Keith Richards describes the night he met his wife at Studio 54. These are the top trending stories in, I guess this is Apple News from a variety of sources. It seems like we went from well, these are sort of all entertainment. Number 5, Barack and Michelle Obama sending Melania off to prom with her crush are literally your parents. And number 6 from Politico, oh, now it's populating everything. I don't think it was populated. Populated. 155 Democrats back Hoyer's, is it Hoyer's bid for majority leader? Oh, hello. Okay. Well, it's 10 o'clock Eastern time. I just wanted to check this out. I think it overall has been pretty successful. Part of the reason I have to keep checking it out is because the system is being pushed to its limits. Oh, yeah, right back up there. 90% of the system. Now, let me see what happens when I do this. Oh, it goes over there. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And this is that, and this is that. We got to clear that and put this. Oh, that's nice. What happened to my news ticker? Let's see if this works. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's all happening live. The broadcast from the internet, it's all happening live. Well, that doesn't look like it's moving very smoothly. There's a lot of buffering going on here, you see. A lot of buffering. I'm looking at 17 different things. So look at, oh, it went out again. Oh, I see. So that's what happens. When the system is overloaded, it sort of short circuits. It cuts out. Let me check my settings here. Agenda-free TV. That's a good one. I don't want this. I'm going to mute that because that's going to, yeah. I'm watching myself. One person watching. Join me in my adventures through sunny South Florida, through time and space of the friggin' time continuum vortex. Oh, and of course the ticker is off the screen, so what good is that? Probably has to come up like about right there. Beep, boop. Let's see how that looks. Oh, brother, it's not easy broadcasting to the world. Yeah. I wonder if the audio is getting choppy too, because I'm seeing some glitches, as they say. And this is about a hair off, so that's going to go over there. Like that. Maybe two clicks. Click. Oh, it's a big click. Whatever. That's so discombobulated, that thing. I forget which thing I pulled it off of. It's a news feed. Let's see. What news feed did I bring that from? Bop, bop, bop. Oh. Change that. It's the only one I knew. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what CBS News is talking about. Again, that death toll goes up. 50 people, they're reporting from California. Isn't that awful? FBI finds hate crimes on the rise across the U.S. We know who's behind that. Homeland Security Secretary, goes off the page, can't read it. Oh, the First Lady wants her to resign. We all saw that. Oh, yeah, the student who refused to participate in that class picture where they're all giving the Nazi salute speaks out. That's quite an interesting guy. Young man, I should say. I think he's 18. He knew better. Oh, there he is. What is that? What is going on? These people, these kids. As CIA considered potential truth serum on terror suspects. Wow. Are they saying that the CIA is considered a potential truth serum, or they have a potential truth serum? We'll never know. I'm not clicking on it. I'm just reading the headlines. That's what we all do. Not clicking on it. Spanish language reporter faces deportation from U.S. Let's click on that one. Oh, I'm frozen. Totally frozen. Spanish language reporter says he's facing danger if deported from the U.S. A Spanish language reporter faces deportation after his arrest while covering an immigration protest in Tennessee. Oy vey. He says he was unjustly detained and faces danger if he's sent back to El Salvador. Do you believe this? Holy moly. Trying to see who he was working for. Wow. Immigration policies, da-da-da-dee, ba-ba-ba-boop. Memphis Noches, online news outlet. Oh, man. Now, if I click on this, I'm going to lose the story. Oh, no, it's opening Safari. Okay. Now it's going to, 100%. 100% and not happening. Well, I'd say this is a great test, though, if it's freezing like this, because now I know that it's freezing like this. And, no good. Yeah, no good. No good at all. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Got to close that. They still counting ballots? Let's go back to Florida, where they're still counting ballots. Got to clear that. Put this on. Let's go back to Florida now. Okay, they're over here. There's Charlie. He's a good guy. He likes to count. They're going to have the birthday cake for Marcia they got from Publix that was sent over. They're going to be having that shortly. But they're going to be counting. This is day 72, the counting. They're going to be recounting. And then when they're done with that, they count it one more time. Believe what's going on before your eyes with my Twitter thing going up there. Oh, yeah, the DirecTV with Apple TV and Twitter's no good. MSNBC, NBC, Universal. Hard to believe that NBC, a major 100-plus-year-old broadcast entity, mega media conglomerate of companies, and can't get their act together to get an Apple TV app for the live stream of the MSNBC, which, what the hell is MSNBC to begin with? NBC News, we know that. But why is it MSNBC? Does anybody remember? I do. MSNBC was started back when MSN started, the Microsoft network, MSN. Anybody remember that? I think it's still around, but it wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like this this great news, online news sort of media company or department of Microsoft that was branching, and they partnered with NBC to come up with MSNBC, right? The MSN and the NBC mashed together is MSNBC. Get it? But what does it mean today? MSNBC. I want them to change that. Enough with the MSNBC. It's been 20 years. It's NBC News Channel. It's time to change it. I'm sick of what the hell is MSNBC? Nobody knows what it is. It doesn't make any sense. I get it's like a brand thing, but come on, MSNBC. Nobody wants it. We can't even get it on Apple TV in 2018, heading into 2019. We can't even get it on the Apple TV. They just updated it. It's supposed to stream. You got to authenticate it, this and that. It won't work. And I'm tweeting along with many other people. Many people are telling me that they can't get it to work either. It seems to be on a few of the providers, like DirecTV, and I don't know which others, but there were some tweets saying that they can't authenticate it. You go in, you turn it on, they give you a thing, a little code, you go to the website, and there's something to do with Flash. There's a problem with Flash. Let me tell you, Flash and Apple and, Apple TV, nothing works. They don't like the Flash. They don't like Apple TV doesn't have a browser. Can't have a browser. For some reason, the Apple TV cannot have a browser. Don't ask me why. I don't know. 2018 heading into 2019. They don't want the Apple TV to have a browser. Are they still counting? Yes. I'm just looking at my old tweets up there. Oh, real Donald Trump. To get a tweet to him every day. Oh, the live show has ended. Let's go back. Let's go to this one. I like this one. Bop, bop, boop. Yeah. Gonna get rid of that. Let's see if anybody else is broadcasting the election result.
He's supposed to be an English
Look at this.
bulldog.
Yeah, the dog. Hold on. Let me put this down. Can you still hear me? Election results. No. We know let's see, Florida election. Let's see if we can get this. recount update. We've got a tweet here. Miami, okay, can you hear me? We've got a tweet. Yeah, this is an election recount update. Miami-Dade counting. That's the update. Oh, done counting. Great. Broward County, this is the big one. Confident they'll finish by the Thursday deadline. Great. They won't. Palm Beach reporting ballot machines broke. Technicians are flying in. Okay, we've got technicians. They're flying in. Not many people know this, but the technicians come in from Uranus. They're going to be flying into Palm Beach to fix the ballot machines. They will have to count 179,000 early voting ballots again, and they have extended the deadline of November 20th. That's according to Channel 7 WSVN down here in Miami, which that's what they say. Now, let's see if we have any live video here before I have to go. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, of course there were feeds all day long, except for when I need them. Videos. Videos. No. Okay, so there's no live feed there. So that's wonderful. Now if I go back here, then I have to get rid of that. And then we have this. Aha! Live across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. No Instagram. Instagram doesn't have... I'm using some software to integrate the graphics and the audio and the ticker and the cameras. And they don't have that for Instagram, so I'm not doing Instagram. But I was looking for a live feed of the elections. Now, I don't want to get distracted. We always get so distracted. We get the phone. I got two phones, this computer, a laptop, and an iPad over there that I don't want to even bring near me because I don't want to be distracted. It's very distracting with all this multimedia. And here I come into the fold trying to run this software, which is very good software. It's called Wirecast. I love it. I've used it for a couple of years now on various projects, productions, what have you. And I like it. It's right in the middle or even a little above the consumer level, prosumer. As a matter of fact, I think they call it prosumer, something like that, because it's almost professional. And if you pay a lot more, you are practically getting what the networks or at least the local station level of broadcasting and what they have. Oh, well, I just got a message that I was waiting for, and I have to go. So this has been really fun. I'm debating how I want to put everything together, because the more that I put on this, the more that it takes to for the computer to process, the graphics and video and all this. But it's a great experience. So thanks for joining me. And I hope that sometime you'll come back. Take care.